find it interesting, like,
So God was walking with me 25 years ago. Yes. And that's not the
I've
only time
had
he walked with me. He's always walking with me.
so-called friends get offended because when I try to allot time out for my relationship with God, with Jehovah God specifically, I try to allot out time for that. And every time I do that, somehow, you know, I'm constantly being ignored. I'm constantly given breadcrumbs, and when I would reach out, I would never get an answer. But as soon as I want to make time for me and God, now I'm getting, you know, a response. So I feel like it's always a tit for tat thing. It's never I'm honestly calling you because I'm concerned. I'm honestly texting you because I'm concerned. It's always I'm contacting you because now you have something that is honestly has nothing to do with me, right? Because I have nothing to do with it. I have nothing to do with that concept of, and then I honestly see it as, some things don't need to be explained. What's already known don't need to be explained or overly talked about, because I know there's a scripture that says, for God, he made it clearly evident to them that basically he exists. And then when you think about it, like, what does that evidence entail? We are the evidence. The organs in our body, everything we see, everything we hear is the evidence. When you think, but honestly, it's so many, like, left to our devices, left to what, our own fleshly devices and our own, what they call logic or human wisdom, left to that, you could easily delude yourself into believing that the only thing that exists is what we see. And that's how a person could easily become, or not become, but that's how I have become deluded or alienated from the Creator. But His Word kind of combats. It does combat the constant thinking, the backwards thinking, the backwards way of thinking that a fleshly mind has towards a spiritual mind. But it's just interesting. I just noticed it's always a pattern. It's a pattern. Like, it's a pattern, and then I'm just picking it up more quickly now, and I just know I can see the difference between when I am on a spiritual journey and when I'm not. Because even when I'm sleep, so to speak, I still notice. I'm noticing more things that I haven't noticed when I was before that K2 crisis that I had in 2020, 2021. I'm honestly, I'm tired. I'm just so exhausted of doing this fighting thing. I'm tired of answering to people who do not value like true spirituality, value things that actually matter. It's just tiring. I'm over it. I feel like I've been over it. I just like, and honestly, addiction, trying to get people to distract you from the things that you already know that are true. That gets tired quicker, because you already know. I'm like, okay, I'm in limbo again, and I'm trying to use, you're basically using people. But you know, that's literally a temporary fix. Those fixes are like temporary. The next thing you know, you're gonna need another fix. Then next thing you know, you're an addict again. You know, and you're going back to the same people that you say you never was gonna talk to. You're going to the same places you say you were never gonna go back to. And it's like, it's because that's all that's offered. That's all you know. And then now I have this job. Well, hopefully I'll get it. But this job that is supposed to, I don't know. I don't even know. I don't even know. I'm just honestly over it. I'm over being here. I'm over seeing the same people. I'm over hearing the same stories. I'm over the music. Right. I feel like it's nothing here for me. Honestly. I don't feel depressed. I don't feel sad. I don't feel angry. I just feel over it. Over it. Like truly over it. Over everything. Over seeing the same people. Over seeing the same patterns. Over seeing the same storylines. All over. It's like nothing new. Like Ecclesiastes says, there's really nothing new under the sun. It just has a different brand name to it. Different brand name, same components, same ingredients, same lies, same truths. Nothing's changed. Nothing's changed. Nothing's really changed. Nobody's really changed. And when you're around people that don't change, and when you're around that constantly, it's just like You're not able to change because nobody wants to change. But it's not, and then it's not about changing, like, because who are you changing for if it's like gruesomely painful to change? But I feel like it's painfully change. It's only painful when you realize that nobody's really growing around you. Not growing in the same, like people growing their bank accounts, people growing their image, people growing their status and their group friends and stuff like that. But none of the things that matter, even the places that are supposed to matter, it don't really matter to those people that it's supposed to matter to. The people that we're supposed to look to for advice, apparently, it doesn't even matter to them. The results matter to them. You know, the following they get, it matters to them. The results matter to them, but the actual substance of what it's supposed to be, it doesn't matter to them. And so now that I see that, it's like nothing really, nothing is going to change, nothing will change. What is, what am I doing? Honestly.